After going through a learning phase with a differentiated structure, it's like I had given 1,000 to a car and achieved it. It lights up, 2.0 turbo, and then I understood what we were talking about. For me to leave my comfort zone in Acre and come to Sao Paulo, understanding what we were talking about, and then at 26, seeing kids doing sports. Ray hitting the foreigners. I'm from Acre, that's what I wanted to take seriously, not having the conditions. That's what sets me apart, right? In my state, it's not that good. This was sponsored by Acre at that time. Rondonia, then I was in one category, to a higher category, and took me to stand out, winning both championships I went to and stayed in. Hoping everyone wants to sponsor me, becoming a star is nothing but a critical condition, right? People there are tough to help, so for me to have a standout moment like this, I had to shine a lot. I still wasn't a star. Now I understand when I say I didn't have structured support, like food. That's interesting because I fed myself with what I had. I didn't work, I hated asking my father for money, we didn't have the conditions, right? I always tried to do something, tried to make some money, like making a stew with whatever I had at the time. From the start, following the boys that I wanted to go to the lawn house because I needed money. So what would I do? I sold bare copper wire, sold it with a can and everything, took the money to the lawn house to see the boys who called me crazy seeing who you talked to at the beginning of my career, and I was there. Then Dad started to make the stops to see if I can take one money to make the arrangements and not give you more work, but you worked. I worked in one store of supplements working in the supermarket, and I already asked my neighbor credit for there that sold me was a preparation for 2018. I was ruined right at first, had money and then unemployed. But did not want to give up championship. I will have to use what I have here. I just ate rice and occasionally could get money and buy meat, but when I had that was asking, then I ran out of money for nothing. I continued asking credit for credit, stuck every day, and the boy gave me, the guy gave me because I always found a way to borrow money. Borrowed someone to be able to pay the guy for me to be able to have that request that I do every day, write practically a package every day. Then I managed to get to Olympia. And that already happened. Preparing for Olympia, there was this structure and something was already competing that size, more or less was already improving. Then I got to Olympia. Right before that, thank God, I had a lot of support from the people of Acre who helped at a cost, because sponsorship did not have my own friends there who helped me in Acre. I did a raffle and everything came to a stop. Mine, but then it worked. I managed to fix money to travel. I managed to do everything to get there. I got to Olympia. I got my pro card. I said, if now I stopped doing it for a year. After that year, how was it at the 2018 Olympics? I was the first professional athlete, professional card, like a prize like that. Thank God I managed to become professional, but man, I was happy to go back to. But when I went on the air, he was very disappointed because everything continued the same, right? Help and such. And there I am, all saint. There are moments when I want you to stop on the right. Of course, imagine a championship with that structure. You think life is going to change and nothing changes. Disappointing now that I have become professional, that I need more things, then it will be a much better structure. I no longer go, but I continued training, and thank my genetics has always helped me a lot. I have always been in shape, let's say, so always been enough evident. And then the photos started to appear my Instagram for there. Then came the warnings of the staff. Then Sao Paulo invited me to Taguro. Thank you, Guru was the first one who invited me. Brother passed me through here a season in the mansion, brother, you know, and I well at first I don't think there was, but right at first it was even another kind of issue. Was so many types of video, was also much more focused on this physical tourism. It was at that moment that I got to Maramba Mansion. I managed to make a name, I managed to earn some sponsorships there. Then they also get a lot of help, and I did many friendships. Fuck, I never imagined Horse, who was my friend today, before I told you that I caught him barking. Look at you, I'll tell you something, I was so at a moment that I was so fixed on this physical tourism business, right? Watching a sacred video one day, I saw the lives of the boys of luxury, and all talking, at least I would like to be a friend of the horse, friend of these guys. There I am, gone to sleep. And then I dreamed, brother, the sound was so real that we were there in front of the horse's house, so he was close to competing. So I said, lift your blouse, I would lift it. So I said to him the dream when I got here, I said, brother, I know I had this. Yes, it is. Brother, what time is it? Our saints called by. Have a friendship there. Not only he, several people there, brother. My life has changed a lot there by the poses. I don't know what, brother, or way to the top too. I have been following you for a long time. It's you top 2 in the world, man. You need to wear this hood. You need to put on clothes. Top 2 in the world and behave like that. The top 2 in the world. That includes ignoring repetition of one of Flavinho 64 using an anime photo on YouTube. The man you're top 2 in the world. The world type is not from Brazil, is not from Sao Paulo, is not from Latin America. Is from the world. There's a kid in the world who sits, shits, and thinks about you are the second sit. Down to poop and think like that. Brother, that crazy will come with both feet in the door and take my place. This crazy man is giving me trouble. You have to have this in your head, man. Protect yourself, man. So you believe that suddenly the difficulty made you shine up there. I think so, brother. The difficulty not wanting anything becomes a pre-workout for you. Black, remember what you went through. If old, everything I've been through has a purpose. Sometimes we're there in difficulty. We think about giving up, but we don't do it. You understand the proposals of life, right? Life is too crazy, right? Are things for you, and if you do the right one will come the right one for you, understand? So thank God we always the owner of the line, who always did ours, always understood. We were always so humble, brother, because my father told me, always taught this humility and respect. That's what makes a man going through this moment now that you are reducing the consumption of carbohydrates. Reminds you of the difficulty you passed there. You feed on it. That's exactly who was going to talk. Said we have to feed because, brother, you already have the achievements all in hand and everything is calm, brother. Understood? You're like relaxed because I already have it. But then if you think about all the work that why am I here, all the work I'm doing has as a goal for the good of how you are so believing in that, then you will have to make the mess understand.